Let's build this monthly budget spreadsheet with automations that is also printable. We'll first start out with a blank spreadsheet and label it monthly budget. Then I'll go over to column J, click Command-Shift right arrow key, and then I'll right click and delete those columns. Then holding the Command key down, I'll select A, E, and I, right click and resize it to 20. And then click OK. I'll select B and F, right click, resize to 115. I'll make row 1 a little bit bigger for the header. I'll highlight all the cells, merge them together, and type in monthly budget. I'll highlight cells B3 to D3, merge them together, and then type in bills. Right below it, I'll type in bill, budget, and actual. In cell F3, I'll type in month, and then total income right below it. Let's make a drop-down menu with the months. I'll merge those two cells together, then I'll go to Data, Data Validation, and add a rule. This is where I'll type in all of my months. Then once you're done with that, you'll go to Advanced Options, click Arrow, and Done. I'll merge these two cells together, then these three cells together, and type in Savings. And then I'll type in Savings and copy Budget and Actual right next to it. I'll highlight B21 to D21 and put some borders around it, and then type in total in B21. I'll copy and paste that over here. Then I'll highlight these, merge them, and type in debt. And I'll do the same where I copy budget and actual right next to it, and I'll copy and paste the total there. As you can see, you'll paste those totals in F17 and F30. Okay, we're doing the same thing for the other expenses section, and I'll paste this in B36, and now I'll make the summary. Now I'll highlight this whole table and then go to all borders. We're almost done with the sections here. I'll make a little note section now, and then a monthly income left. Merge those cells together and then type in budget and actual once again. We don't need all these extra rows, so I'll highlight those rows and then delete them. If you select that little square at the top, it'll highlight everything, and I'm just going to center it both horizontally and vertically and pick a font that I like. I've been loving Nunito recently. Now I'll go through and put some borders in of a light gray color, and I'll just go through all of them and do all borders. For the notes section here, you'll do only horizontal borders. And then I'll put the black borders around all the totals as well, fix them up. I'll put it around this section. And then I'm going to go to View, Show, and get rid of those grid lines. And it already cleans everything up. If you hold the Command key down, you can highlight all of the headings and put a fill color. And I'll do that for the monthly budget section too. One thing we'll need to do is format the areas where money will be and format it as a currency. So I'm just going through and clicking that little $sign to make it a currency format in those cells. Now let's get into the formulas. Very simple. We'll do equals sum. Highlight those cells where you're going to input currency, and now we'll drag this corner over and it will automatically move to the next column. We'll do the same thing for savings. We'll highlight these cells and then drag it over. Now do it for the rest for debt and other expenses. For this summary section down here, we're basically just taking all of the data from the sheet and putting it in one spot. So we're just doing equals and then selecting the cell that we want to populate there. For totals, same thing, we'll just do sum and select those cells. We'll drag that over, and if you do Command B, it will bold them. Over here we'll do equals and then what your total income is minus the total budget, and then the total income minus the total actual. Now I'm just going to go through and make it a little bit prettier, change font sizes, do some fill colors, all that good stuff. Now to input data, what you'll do is type in the bill name and then what you budget for that bill. We'll do the budgeting first. So we'll go through and do other expenses, savings. This is what you want to budget for the month. And then throughout the month, you can fill in what you actually spent on all of those things. So that's the difference between actual and budget. Oh yes, and you should have added the month and total income first, but now what if you want to make the overflow a green if it's positive? You'll right-click and go to conditional formatting, and then do greater than 0, and we'll select a green text color, white background, and bold. Click done, and we'll add one more rule to make it red if it's negative. We'll do less than 0, select a red text, white background, bold, and now if it's positive, it's green. If it's negative, then it turns red.